welcome to QI. Where will this get me? I'm going to find my broom here. If I were to move my hands together like this, what would happen? Whether I did this one a bit more than that one or that one a bit more than that one, what would happen at the end, when my hands met?
The heavy end would fall down.
No. Extraordinarily, when you do this, you will always find it meets at the centre of gravity.
Oh.
Always.
Because the resistance
from
the heavy end
as long as you're just sort of doing it without thinking, you know, it just meets up like that. And it balances.
Doesn't actually look a very natural implement in your hand.
No. You've got one. Maybe it'll look more natural in yours.
Yeah,
You can ride it home tonight.
There we go.
You've all got one, so try it. Obviously. Everybody except Alan. Now try properly. Obviously, the left hand won't move as strongly as the right.
Oh, no, I've got a head.
Is it working for you, Marcus? Please,
yeah.
God.
Yeah, no,
Joe isn't even trying.
No, well, I can tell you, there are women all over the country going, look at the silly bastards, we've got to clean the floor with it.
Oh, man,
I've been trying this all afternoon and I can't make it do anything else.
No. It's like it's got a Uri Geller touch about it.
Oh, cool.
That's bizarre. Well, that's really disappointing.
Yeah, baby.
I'm completely astounded. We're all very disappointed. Every single person who's tried this.
Is there any money in it doing it wrong? Huh?
Close your eyes. There, that's good. You found the centre of gravity perfectly, though.
Last time. It's level, yes?
Yeah.
Level. It's going, I can feel it's going. Ah!
Didn't Muhammad Ali say that, didn't he? Said he was so fast he could get into bed before the light went off. Yeah, and I think someone said, just get a bedside light.
Yeah. One of those. You can clap when you're in bed, and who doesn't like that?
Ah, yes, but when... that's very interesting, then, because then you see what the sound...
You just turn the camera off.
What's that?
You just turn the camera off. Could you do two? Could you do two now? Thank you.
Oh, sorry.
We used the same system. We didn't expect anybody to clap.
What just happened?
You turned the camera off by clapping.
Just the whole universe, just...
You're back again now. Don't clap.
What would happen
if...
No, I'm just saying it was rhetorical. I was just saying... There's a question. What would happen, Stephen? Discuss.
Yeah. Let's see whose house it is. Now, that's interesting. Why do you think you can balance it with the centre of gravity so high? Because we know where the centre of gravity is.
Because I'm a genius!
Yes. That's right. But if you try and do that from the bottom end, but not grasping the brushes, literally just balancing it on your palm, it'll just fall over. You mustn't grasp it. Hello. That's really good, actually.
Yes.
I was just going to...
I think the show's broom techie. You might need a word after the programme.
Has anyone ever tested to see how quickly asparagus makes you wheeze?
Oh, it's amazingly quick. But there are some people to whom that doesn't have the effect. Just as some people have their pee going red when they eat beetroot and other people don't. I don't go red when I've had beetroot.
Oh, God, no, not pee.
Yeah, what are you talking about?
Have you never had the disaster?
What do you mean?
Oh, no, the...
Other juice.
Again, we're back on shitting. But I was having a poo one morning and turned round and it was bright red. And I just thought, well, that's it. That's arse cancer, and I'm history. And so I thought, well, fair enough, you know... I've had a great life. Yeah, I've had a great life. I've had a great life, just relax.
Yeah.
And so this went on for several days, and each morning...
Bright red.
Yeah. Beetroot.
Beetroot shouldn't put them there.
But the relief...
But what would... I mean, if you just thought, oh, that's it, and then you just go on a bender for 5 days... Find out all your ex-girlfriends.
3 days. I didn't tell anyone. I was a bit weepy.
Oh, really?
Oh. And then mentioned it to somebody. He said, no, have you been eating beetroot? And I bought a load of beetroot salad, and that was it.
I had very similar experience. And I went, oh, my God! And I'm an alien. So I thought... And then phoned the doctor. They go, we better bring a sample in. So got a sample in a jar and went in the doctor's, obviously keeping it out of sight, and went up to the desk and they said, name, and, Bailey, like that. And they said, what's it for? And I went, it's an abnormal bowel movement. Like that. And they went, oh, what's the initial for? I went, oh, Christ. You didn't hear that?
Now, everyone knows what knees, knuckles and kidneys are, but what's the point of these less familiar cave parts of the body? Kieselbach's plexus, the valves of Kerkring, the end bulbs of Krauser, the balls of Cone.
That is the best nickname for someone's balls ever.
Behold, the end bulbs of Kraus!
Kneel before the end
Kneel
bulbs
before
of
them!
It is not all Star Trek movies.
Star Trek 19, the bulbs of Kerkring, Kieselberg's plexus. They are magnificent names. They are all parts of the human anatomy. The pores of Cone.
The bell ends.
No, we're going to come to the bell ends, Alan. Wait for the bell ends. They will come. But the pores of Cone. I don't know what's going to come up. I never know what's going to issue
It's
from
another
me.
ringtone, I can't wait. That is Twitter in a nutshell.
Who gave Moses the horn? Yes, Jimmy.
His wife, Joan of Arc.
Whoa!
That is a joke from Bill and Ted's Big Adventure.
That was Noah's wife was...
Oh, who was it?
Moses.
Oh, well, wrong biblical... I'm
Wrong
not an expert in this area.
Is there a horn of plenty? Is it a horn of plenty?
No, it isn't. Do you happen to know which saint was the first to translate the Bible into Latin?
Was it St. Lee?
He was saintly, but no, it was, you either know this or you don't. It was St. Jerome. And he made a few elementary errors. And I don't know if we have anyone in the audience called Karen. Do you know anyone called Karen?
Yeah.
Very good. Very good. But if there is a real Karen in the audience, you will know, probably, that your name means ray of light in Hebrew. But also, the same word in Hebrew can mean horn. And so St. Jerome chose to take the meaning that Moses got down the mountain with horns on, instead of with shining, radiant light. And so many artists, including Michelangelo, represented Moses as having horns.
Classic Angelo.
Anyway, Moses wasn't so much horny, he was more sort of shiny. So... What about these, then? Let me see. The end bulbs of Krauser.
The helmet.
We have them on the genitalia in mulberry-like clusters, as a matter of fact.
Mulberry-like?
Mulberry-like. We have a lot of them on the
little
genitals.
funny bits on the...
Dimple bits on the right that are all...
Do that! He's like my sister.
Yeah, those bits.
Those bits there and there.
Oh, yeah, here. You know when you take it out to go to the loo, right? And then you get the winch down.
I have to take a stepladder to go to the loo.
Hey. No, they're smaller than that, but they are incredibly sensitive to a particular condition.
Lady.
To what lady? Particular lady, no. We also have them all over the skin, not just, but they are very concentrated on the genitalia for a particular reason. Particularly the male genitalia are very sensitive to your swinging...
Is that cheating?
Yes. Yeah, you have a special isolated camera above you. I just thought I'd warn you. Really? Well, I do.
Sorry, Colin.
Well, we're in playful mood. I have one of my knickknacks to show you. Ooh. Yes. Now, this... The great Lord Kelvin in the 1890s was wandering along a beach with a friend called Hugh Blackburn, who was a mathematician. They found a pebble and a surface on which to spin it, and they found it had a peculiar property, not unlike this, which is called a tippy-top. And you give it a spin. Ooh. Oh! It turns upside down. Now, what you sort of don't notice is it's still going clockwise, but it's upside down, so it has reversed the direction of spin. Oh. And engineers and mathematicians like Bohr and Pauli were fascinated by this. It is quite fun. You can have a go. That's what makes it... We can show you some VT of it being done properly by one of our elves, and you can see slightly better spin there. It keeps it.
So this is about, you know,
and
where they were
spin,
saying...
it's still going that... Sorry.
Where they were saying that the Earth axis is going to change and that north's going to be south. It's much like this.
Sorry, Liza, is the world going to turn upside down?
Apparently so.
That's the press elements told
The
me.
magnetic fields will close. We know they should check.
Soon?
We'll swap.
Just
Tuesday. It's happening on Tuesday.
I have some snuff for you to try in different flavours. You can see whether the lid is lying or not. These special QI lids. You can take it if you want. You obviously inhale it up the nose.
You do it all, right?
Oh.
You get the snuff.
Don't do it all, no. It's very sharp. It is. It's sharp.
Oh, you're licking it. Gums. Oh, moustache.
It is quite sharp. You have what's your flavour say?
It says Christmas pudding.
You got Christmas pudding.
The only time...
That's noble.
Honestly, it's fine. It's good. Put it in your eyes.
This is probably the only time my nan's going to watch me on telly and I'll be like that the whole show.
What do you reckon, Colin?
Oh, that is the... This flavour says kitty litter. Oh, that is awful.
You're not a fan?
I'm not a fan. It says champagne.
Yeah, they're different. So many, I mean, hundreds, thousands of different flavours or sorts, as they're called. What does yours say on the lid, Noel?
Flavour?
Yeah.
Jealousy.
Like Calvin Klein.
Whiskey and honey.
Whiskey and honey?
Yeah.
Does it take... yeah, yours,
No, not
Ross,
really.
when you've come down...
I can't see. I can't see anything. Who's talking to me?
Your flavour's madness.
The problem is it makes your snot brown, so there are snuff handkerchiefs, which are brown silk handkerchiefs or dark-coloured silk handkerchiefs. But that will really, you'll see, you'll get a... It'll look as if you've wiped your arse, I'm afraid.
From here, looks like the Turin shroud.
I can see the face of our Lord.
You know it's snuff. You're like, oh! Exactly. He's shattered his hanky!
Now, let's test your beer goggles, as it were. We have a man in the audience who's just going to hold up a picture, and I want you to tell me who's that of?
Marilyn Monroe.
Marilyn Monroe. Yeah, you can see the picture behind you there. Marilyn Monroe. Now, it's Sam. Sam, walk towards us if you'd be kind enough.
I think it's supposed to look like her, but I'm suspicious.
Albert Einstein.
Albert Einstein.
Holy crap.
It is rather extraordinary. It's both.
They're related.
No.
They're in the same room, Brendan.
You'd hardly imagine they would be, would you?
I think Marilyn Monroe did have quite a bad facial hair problem.
From a distance, the image does look like Marilyn Monroe, because what they do is, it's created by the MIT, this illusion, and the Massachusetts Institute of Technology, as I'm sure you know. They remove Marilyn's fine-grained features, like wrinkles and little blemishes, and they remove Einstein's coarser features, like the shape of his mouth and nose, and then they superimpose the two. And from a distance, we see just the broader strokes. We see her, Marilyn Monroe, and close up, we see the fine details of Albert Einstein. And we've done another version, just to show this really does work. It's not just Marilyn. Who's that?
Handsome man. That's Stephen Fry. I know him well.
That's me. Hooray. And if you come towards us... Hello. Hello. Yay!
Oh, yeah, look at that.
Yeah, I mean, you have to be that close. That's fantastic. Isn't it? It is an extraordinary illusion. I hope they've done two of them so we can have one each.
Yeah, I want one in my house.
What distance do you want it, though?
I want to be far away from it.
Toss you for it. I like the In fact, you can have words. And they're both good old English words, aren't they? Spigot. Spigot. A wonderful word.
Yeah.
Say it, Alan.
We had a Mrs. Bigot on our street.
Mrs. Bigot? You didn't.
That was her actual name.
Mrs. Bigot?
Bigot.
Oh, marvellous.
That's fantastic. And was she?
It was a double T.
Oh, right, bigot.
Everyone was a bigot on our street.
I knew a person called Mrs. Willie, and she would say Wiley, and it literally was W-I-L-L-Y.
Oh, my God.
Mrs. White, that's Wiley.
Oh.
Joan Willie.
Joan Willie.
We had a Mrs. Pennis.
Oh, no.
P-E-N-I-S.
She had to come... Double N. She had to come out of the phone book in the end.
Because everybody rang up and said, is that Mrs. Penis?
Exactly.
I know you, boy. You, yeah,
you kids, pesky Barbie.
I feel bad I did that now.
We had the rosy balls at school.
Oh! Congratulations, Rose, you're watching.
At a clergy conference, I met a Father Christmas.
I've met a Mary Christmas.
A Merry Christmas?
Yeah, in Sligo. There's a lovely man called Dieter Christmas, and he said, this is my wife, Mary.
Wow.
We literally
so knowing
laughed
she married him.
into her face.
Now, who fancies one of my knickknacks to celebrate the beauty of chemistry? I've got a bottle here of alcohol. But this is not drinking alcohol. I'm just going to...
That was full at the start of tonight.
What I'm going to do is I'm going to make a cloud, which I think you'll find is rather exciting. I've got a pump here, and Alan, I'm going to ask you to pump me, would you?
Every Monday.
By doing this, I just make it evaporate a little, and I'm going to stick the plunger in as soon as I can so it doesn't get too much. Now, by pumping it in, you're applying pressure to this. There you go.
So I pump?
About 10. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. That'll do.
Is it going to blow up? Is it going to explode?
Oh! Cloud! I've made a cloud. Right. Pop it in. We can now make it disappear. Go, cloud! Come back, cloud! Oh, isn't that exciting? Now, what starts with K and is killed by curiosity?
It's a kitten.
I'm sorry. It's an animal species, but not a cat. A lot of these begin with Ks. No, but you're in the right hemisphere.
Koala.
Again, you're in the right hemisphere, not the right country.
Kiwi.
Sorry?
Kiwi.
You're in the right type of animal.
Kia.
Kia is the right answer. Very good. A Kia is...
A New Zealand parrot.
No, it's not flightless in this case, oddly enough. It's a parrot. And there was a bounty put on them some years ago. Kia, which, as you can see, look quite ravenous. They look almost like eagles, but they are parrots, would ride the sheep and peck away at and eat the fat of the poor sheep. And so there was a bounty put on their heads, and New Zealanders found Kias were very curious animals. This is partly a result of having grown up in a country with no mammals for millions of years. Anyway, what you do is you stand behind a rock and wait for a Kia to come along, and then you drop behind the rock and disappear. And the Kia thinks, that's odd. And he wanders up, and he takes a look over, and you just, with your club, just go bang, like that. That's the beauty of it, you've only just started, because you don't have to move. You take the Kia and you put it down. The Kia's friend goes, where's Kevin? Where's Kevin? Wanders round, comes along.
They all
like
call
that,
Kevin.
And then you drop down, disappear again. He goes, well, hello, what happened there? There was someone, and then there wasn't someone. How does that happen? And then he looks over, bash, no, where's Keith? And then so on, all the way through. And you collect all the case. You get a huge swag bag of Kia.
Wine doesn't taste as nice in a mug.
Wine? No, that's very true. And I think tea doesn't taste good out of
That's
them.
because of the amount of air you take in.
Yes, that's probably true, isn't it?
No, it is true.
Yes, no,
It's the thinness of the glass. It's the amount of air you're taking as you sip. If you like tea, just make 1 cup in a glass and try the tea out of a glass. It is
delicious.
divine.
You're absolutely right.
Because it minimises...
My wife likes a thin mug.
Well, that's your own business. But I'm just saying...
I've just taken so much.
I'm getting a pummeling off these two.
It is
It's a half volley.
Who thought that Fry and Carroll would be a double act?
Well, that's why they taste wine. They go...
Yeah, that's right, to get the...
To maximise the air that gets in.
Is that your phone?
Yes. It's Heston Plummet.
Now it's time for one of my knickknacks, a little scientific experiment. All I have to do, yes, I know, it's terribly exciting, isn't it, is bring up this. I don't know if you can see in here, tiny little grains of a little kind of little crystalline matter. And a bottle here.
Salt and vinegar.
Oh, it looks like salt and vinegar. Bizarrely, that is what is used for flavouring salt and vinegar, sodium acetate. It's got caustic soda and vinegar, which is what makes sodium acetate, and it's then dissolved slowly in water. It's very unstable. If I shook it, it would instantly crystallise, so I've got to be very careful about this. But if you add it to crystals, it also crystallises, and I hope to make a dildo for you.
Oh, good.
A dildo just out of this liquid. I'm going to stand up to do it if the camera allows me to, because it needs a steady hand, and I need to keep rising as I'm slowly pouring. It's a bit like making mayonnaise, you know, very slowly adding the...
It's nothing
oil.
like making mayonnaise.
No, you very slowly...
You're making a phallus.
You very... No, in terms of the making, but in terms of the
pouring. This
pouring...
could ruin Mother's Day for some people.
I'm just going to slowly pour it. Can you see there's a tiny bit of crystal on there? It's a really very, very small amount.
Yeah. OK.
Here we are. I've got a steady, slow stream. Let's just hope it works.
I see.
It's a snowman dildo. We're walking in the... We're going to land for just a while. Snowman needs his private time. Get off me back.
It's not very easy to do, be very accurate. I've got to keep doing higher, otherwise it'll touch itself and then it will blow back into the bottle. But there you go. How's that? There you go. What is there to say about long-necked Karen?
She's got lovely eyes.
You're always the first to see them nice.
One of those family fortunes ones, isn't it? We've had this before.
Oh, yes, survey said...
Name a bird with a long neck. Naomi Campbell.
This is clearly not Naomi.
No, emu.
Karen is the answer here. Who's this Karen?
Is it a tribe or something?
Say again.
Oh, hello. Tribe? Is it a tribe?
Tribe.
The Karen tribe.
The Karen tribe.
Oh, hello. All right. Love to see you. Hiya. All right.
The neighbouring Tracy tribe. Tracy's.
Stay away from Gary. Here come the Garys. Forward.
The tribe we're talking about, the Padung Karen tribe from...
Do they put rings around the...
Exactly, let's have a look at them.
Extending over time.
There we are.
Oh, my word. Wow.
Wow, isn't that impressive?
Looks like she's kind of been bred
impressive she
with
takes
a
it
slinky.
The so-called giraffe...
At the end of the day...
Well, they can't at the end.
Beryl, why are the curtains on the... you know when you have a jack-in-the-box ready to go?
Oh, yeah. Ba-ding!
Rather than go down, it just goes... My mother-in-law makes absolutely no sound when she moves.
It's remarkable, like Jeeves.
She is the stealthiest person.
You've got a stealth mother-in-law.
Honestly,
is she sprayed black?
She could be a brilliant spy, you know. You might be in a room and you're looking at a thing or something, and then suddenly she goes, hello, oh, from? Where did you come from? It's a long way from the door. Anybody would have gone, made a little noise. There's nothing.
Oh, that's terrible. It's like the famous story of the boy who was, you know, having a play with himself in his bedroom and with his eyes closed.
By the way, I was not playing. Story before you conflate the men and had a... What was that story on that thing where Anna dates with his brother-in-law? Let's just separate those two things.
He closes his eyes in bliss, and when he opens them afterwards, he just finds a cup of tea next to him.
She thought, well, your father always likes a cup of tea after.
And the biscuits. Oh, gracious. Oh. No. Now, we have something. Here's some potassium iodide. It's a catalyst for my next experiment. Ooh. Yes. My next experiment also involves me having, for health and safety reasons, to wear these.
Wow. Cowabunga, dude. You look awesome.
Tell us your mighty king.
Oh, stop it, no.
I can tell from that sample you've had asparagus.
Well, what that is H2O2. Does anyone know what H2O2 is?
Water.
Yes.
Water.
Double water.
It's H2O. It's water with an extra oxygen molecule, but it has a different name. They're a good audience. Hydrogen peroxide. Well, that's partly because 3/4 of the women have got blonde hair.
Yeah.
But it's quite unstable, and it's always trying to lose its extra molecule and turn to water and to oxygen gas. And we've mixed it here with some ordinary detergent, some washing up liquid. So, could you go and stand next to Bill? Because it's not really violent, but it's kind of... Let's just say...
Hold on. When Obama have a human shield?
It's all right. You can be this side of him. It's not that violent.
Stephen, you don't seem much concerned with my safety.
You can stand next to Jeremy. That's a good point. It's that much nearer, Alan. It's really that... You'll see it's not going to be that violent.
Dangerous.
It isn't dangerous.
It isn't dangerous. Just hold me.
Oh. It's basically...
Don't sit on my knee.
Don't stop.
Here we go.
Are
you ready? Do you want to count me down, audience? Count me down from 3. 3.
Well, what comes next?
2, 1. 0.
I so agree. That's quite a money shot.
Stephen, are you suggesting if I get some of that potassium...
That will really make you perform in bed? No. Well, that's
amazing.
Magnificent.
Oh, yeah, that's it, baby.
He's going, yeah.
It's a rather horrible yellow at the edges, though, isn't it?
Yeah, it does get like that.
So, good night.
We're getting down to business again this weekend on BBC Two. Dragon's Den returns for a fiery new series Sunday night at 9. Newsnight coming next, while on BBC One shortly, Lee Mack, Keira Knightley and Kenneth Branagh with Graham Norton.